I am the most fortunate man in the world living today, I believe, because I discovered the trick of living a long time without growing old. My childhood, actually I was born in Arizona, Bisbee, Arizona, a mining town, but we moved to Los Angeles when I was 11, and so I grew up in Los Angeles at the really most beautiful time of the history of Los Angeles, in my opinion, because there were no freeways. When I was 16, we could actually take our paddle boards down to Playa del Rey and Santa Monica Bay, and they were just the most ideal playground that you could ever have. I arrived at this board and care home in October of 2011, which is about 8 months ago.
Okay. And did you know anything about board and care before you arrived?
Yes, I had some broad general information because I had come from a independent living center for seniors, so I picked up a lot of background there.
Okay, and how did that contrast, that transition for you?
It was a major contrast because where I was before, about 100 persons lived in there, of varying ages and of seniors and of varying age, physical conditions. And when I came here, and I'd come from a skilled nursing facility, so it was quite a contrast to all of them. When I arrived, it looked pretty comfortable to me because of the spacious room. After I was here for 2 days and I started getting into the routine, and when I found the care that I was receiving, I told my daughter, I think this is the actual place where I want to stay. I really don't want to go back to independent living now. The healthy mind and healthy body has been my pattern of my life as long as I can remember. I've been physically active and mentally active, and I think that's made a big difference for me. I use the physical fitness of Tai Chi and Qigong. Both of those involve, in addition to exercise, meditation and movement, slow movement, and regaining balance, and that has been a challenge. And so I have been able to practice those first thing in the morning because I have no interference. Being here in my room, I can devote myself to those exercises. My religious background covers 92 years. And so in those 92 years, roughly the first third, I was Presbyterian. My mid-years, I was married in the Mormon church. I met my second wife in the Mormon church. So I was in that church for about 30 years. I have been exploring the ancient wisdoms of Buddhism and Confucianism and Zen through the meditation classes that I'm taking at Sacramento State that I've taken for the last 4 years. And so I have had a complete shift in my personal views. In painting, I have followed the impressions that I see, and looking at my surroundings through an artist eye, looking at the variation of colors and the gradations between things. Then other impressions come from the scenery. I've painted a couple scenes from here, just like a sunset. I have a western exposure in my picture window, and so when I see a splash of color coming across there, I got my sketchbook and started sketching in so I could pick up and capture those interactions of the reds and the yellows and the orange and the purples. They all come together, and they come in fleeting. I get plenty of impressions right on the spot. Well, the role of the caregiver is, of course, unique to this environment. And I had no caregiver there. I had a facility where I could get meals, and I could do my own laundry, and I could had my room was made up once a week. They came in and cleaned the room, whereas here I have daily attention with respect to the personal care and the staff. These caregivers have just been so giving and so concerned about what my needs were. I just am forever thanking them for what they do. Well, being active is vital as far as a personal objective, and I get all of the support from like the caregiver when I want to go out for a walk in the beautiful backyard where there's sidewalks all around these two properties, that I make 5 laps every morning with my walker, keeping my legs going and my breathing going, and the beautiful surroundings. And so the caregivers are very supportive in doing that, making sure that I can get out and making it possible for me to be free to do that.
What do you think about the food and the cuisine here?
Oh, I have a running joke with the administrator. I said one of your best kept secrets is the gourmet cooking that we get here. They have a menu book for this that we never get the same menu every day, any day. So far it has never repeated. I like it very much. I am the most fortunate man in the world because I discovered the trick of living a long time without growing old.